just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Olson, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rutschman leads off first with one away. On the ground, could be two. Here's Keith for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. And our pitcher tonight, Tyler Wells. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitchers to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Two outs, base is empty. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
0-2 is the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And top of the second, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Olson back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Meadows makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that is that. Back here in Detroit singing, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
The tag, and he's out. So digging in, Colton Keith. Just missed. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Just missed.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. Slider got him for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. First pitch misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Heston Kjerstad stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. Off. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air. Out towards left center. Meadows makes the grab. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Cowser over at first with 1 away. Next one off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball there. Lifted in the air, out to left. Green hauls it in, 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. The batter now, Javier Baez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting up, the third baseman.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Henderson on the move, makes the grab, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Cowser makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here. First pitch just misses. Rutschman in his 4th year, 27 years old. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Keith puts it away, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the 1st round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the 1st pick of the 2nd round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Misses off the plate, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. In the air, right field. Keith makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
O'Neal takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one moves his feet.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
O'Hearn in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those if you...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here comes Torque to the plate. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rutschman down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Riley Green. Westberg towards the line. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Olsen back to work. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Colton Cowser will hit next.
They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Mullins settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Grounder might be 2. Zips it to first. Rutschman retired. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Baez. Ground out of high school in Florida. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And there's 1 down. Jace Young now at the plate.
Number 28.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. O'Hearn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. Herter, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round. in 2021. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.